Why you gotta take my brain to that? Have you seen all the new Mickey Mouse footage that's coming out? Apparently Walt Disney was a pedophile, and they're showing these pictures where now every time I see Mickey Mouse, he looks like a penis. Mickey and what's the wife's name? Mickey, Minnie, ne? Minnie. Yeah, brother. There's one picture where Minnie is holding Mickey, and it looks like she's holding a penis. Wow. Oh my gosh! Like, just go to YouTube and or Google and just say Walt Disney pedophile. Yo, bravo, Donald Duck, bo Bugs Bunny. Oh my gosh! And we were kids getting these. What do they call them? Subliminal messages, ne? Is that how you pronounce it, son?
Subliminal messages.
Yeah. We were getting those as kids, getting fed wrong information. Man, that blew my mind. No, we're not busy with the clock. But that must be a beautiful picture with all the birds flying there. Woo. Yo, how's the picture looking with the sun going down?
No, it's dope. This is your camera and no else.
Yeah.
It's recording already. This one is recording already. This one, yeah, you guys can start.
So, I hope he takes a bite while we're talking. Or if he takes a piss, that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Just to
Why a piss?
Just to make it real. You know, we in South Africa, man, if it was back in the days and the fountain was flowing, it
was gonna make like shwa.
Yo.
That sound.
Yo. So when we live, we Gucci, we can start.
Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart.
You kill the sound. We're a bit far away from them. Because we wanted to do it on that side of the library.
It was gonna be
the
loud.
The sound was not gonna work.
Yeah.
So tell me.
I get it to action.
Don't be nervous. You do this for a living, dude.
I do, but I can't hold a
No, we're just gonna have a conversation.
I know.
Hey, brother.
Oh, you want me to take that shit out?
Bruaga. What do you put a lead?
Yeah, right.
We just gonna have a conversation.
Ish.
We go start off with where you grew up at, your schooling, upbringing, you know.
Mawela sent me your profile. Kadi last minute.
Dog, I didn't even. She sent it so late.
No, I thought maybe it was shock or something.
No. All the information that's in there. You know what we go do? We go add that in the podcast, either during or at the beginning.
Okay,
during or beginning?
We'll play the picture of the profile, you know. We'll add it in the podcast. The visual
you managed to go through it again.
I didn't read anything. Because when you send it, I forwarded to him. I'm being honest, I was with the client and the client came with his wife. And I was close, and then he was close. I said, exactly. So I couldn't read it. I just forwarded it to him. And
that's why I think it's Akuma. You read it.
Yeah.
You browsed it.
I read it.
You evil ass nigga. You said you did it.
You've been doing this for 9 years, right?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Dude, we were standing outside Row MS and I'm telling him, dog, I didn't read it. He's like, me too. Now he's saying he read it.
Got you, nigga. You need to do your business.
And you got me on camera. That's so fucked up. So you ready?
Your phone.
Yeah.
You Gucci? You ready?
I am.
Like, you guys can start and stuff.
Man, yeah, water is fine. I prefer alcohol if I ain't gonna lie. We ain't got no cups.
No cups.
We're not about to scared. We're not.
Savan.
Nah. Boy, I'm afraid. You know what you go do? Dark over the cheap there. They sell alcohol too. Find out if they got them disposable cups and you can just.
No, even here. Well,
not the Star.
Not the Star King.
Oh, yeah. Miller Lounge.
Okay. Yeah, whoever.
Okay, sure. Now you guys are gonna continue recording, right?
Yeah, you go bring the alcohol.
Yeah, I'll be the butler.
Yeah. So we go start. Tell me you ready, mama.
Yo, is my voice okay? Audible?
Yeah.
Relax. You've done this for
Sharp.
millions. You know, Tanti, I'm the amateur here.
No, man.
I have to be back in like 5 minutes now.
15 or something.
What's that 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
No, 10, 8.
8.
Check the cameras.
I'm gonna restart the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 10. All right. Why am I getting nervous now? Hey, yo, son. Let me the bottle of water. Let me hit a sip of water before you bring all the alky.
Yeah, you guys can.
Take it away. Take it away. I just want to take a sip. Do that. Man, make it a Savannah dry. Yeah.
Jolly fella.
Yeah, the cameras are on. We're rolling. We're good to go.
Okay.
So we go start. Ooh, why can I nervous?
Okay.
I cannot do kongwane ne. Okay, sharp.
Lena, think.
Lena, sharp.
Okay.
All right. This is so dope.
Okay.
Right. We go start in 5, 4, 3, 2, action. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. This is going to be a nice episode, a classic for the days, one for the books. We at the city of Matlosana, Klerksdorp CBD at the heart of it all, with the one and only MC Yamatlosana, female radio personality, Nthability.
You know what's crazy? And I thought it was like a or something, but Kerata
yeah.
the fat, you know, the green, who's smart, and it gives us nature.
And it's so unplanned. We were thinking, this was supposed to be in an office, or in the studio. But thank you to the city of Matlosana, the people we know. Thank you, Batago Counseling.
Yeah.
We are able to sit here, got closing hours, but it's nice and quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on episode 10. Episode 10. Big talk with STAWELA on Airyqtip. Thank you for everybody that's been following us so far. Thank you everybody that's followed, subscribed, shared, commented. Everybody that we bump into in the streets of Klerksdorp, they give us recommendations. You should speak to this person, you should speak to that person. Thank you very much. Shout out to Poroza, DJ Poroza. He's the one that made it possible to
hey,
Sampurupuru Ncharona. Then Uncle Pansitzel Nthability. So that's what we want, yo. But we want Klerksdorp, to tell Klerksdorp stories. We got more stories to tell, more interesting people to talk about. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life, so long as you're living in Klerksdorp, you have a story to tell.
Yeah.
Even if you had an interesting life and right now you're dealing with life as it is, we'll be interested to talk to you. Thank you to everybody. Big Talk with STAWELA on YouTube, Airyqtip TV. So let's get straight to it. Episode 10. Lady Queen of City of Matlosana. Let's get straight to it. So people that don't know you, Nthability.
Yeah.
Let's start off. Kwenama.
All right. Oh yes. The viewers at home and we appreciate you. So people don't really know but I'm fluent and when I MC Sesotho. So
Nthability fluent in Zulu as well.
Zulu Sotho, so I'm Zutu.
You Zutu. Oh, I've never heard that. Zutu, never heard.
Because it's Nthability from Kwanazi.
Yeah,
Kwanazi is Zulu.
Zulu.
Yeah.
So both parents, Mama, Jim Sotho.
My mom Kim Zulu, my dad Kim Sotho, but I grew up inside Yakabo Mama.
Okay.
So
which township did you grow up at?
Kingwana Kuma, I'll say I matured in Kuma, everything I did in Kuma.
Yeah,
in the dusty streets of Kuma.
Yeah. Were you born in Kuma?
Not really.
What do you mean not really?
Airyqtip ke hlahetse Val Sebokeng.
Okay.
We came to Stilfontein, kya holela Stilfontein. Then I matured Kokuma.
Okay.
We started staying Kokuma around 2002.
Okay.
So that's why I matured Kokuma. And Kuma kwa, if you know Kuma Braga, Kuma in Alama site mangata. There's a deep side ya Kuma hotuki go west side.
West side.
Yeah.
Go
west side.
Yeah.
So that's when Nthability comes from. Komi kuku. Yeah.
All right.
Then Hana Koinzi ya nadi RDP and what's not.
Yeah.
Then we moved from one place to the other. Then go Kuma. And ka kena Nthability, ka kena Borakanelo.
Nthability is primary.
It's a primary.
Yes. In Kuma.
In Kuma.
Yeah.
From Nthability kaya Borakanelo, it's also in Kuma.
Borakanelo is high school.
It's high school.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now in primary and high school, well, what are you doing? How active are you? What's interesting to you? What's enticing you?
I think even my teachers or my former teachers,
yeah,
OCO isale from primary level.
Yeah.
I think I knew what I wanted from the early age. Just that our parents it's fine.
Yeah.
If motamna bata oba mistress, oba automatically we're not by mistress.
Yeah.
So
that apartheid mentality.
Yeah. It's either you become a cop or a teacher or a nurse.
Yeah.
So with my side, nake hotse kile motoa. Yeah, I'm still an activist.
Yeah.
A whole lot of art because people like Thembile Botman, he's still my mentor. Ke holela tlasa batho bao Thembile Botman.
When did you meet him?
I think my second year, if not third year, ke le Kokuma. 2005-6.
So you guys were still young when you met each other?
When I met Thembile Botman, I started ke etsa Setswana. I did Sizulu, then poetry. Then when I was deep in poetry, he started giving me stages.
Deep in poetry.
Hello.
Okay, my pen. Now my pen. We're bouncing a lot of things. So these are some. Let's start in primary. You said your teachers would, if they see this and they see where you're going, they say
they will say it makes sense.
So in class, when it comes to English and art, you were.
I was here. Yeah. So in primary, remember, since I think I was still bubbly, and everything, but since Skele Prefect from grade 4.
Okay.
Grade 5, grade 6, since Skele Prefect. And how to
leadership skills.
Leadership skill. So when it comes to hobala ka classing, but when it comes to how to kematangwalanga to present so that the love that people gave me from a very young age. So
you were never afraid of the limelight?
Never.
Yeah.
I mean, even in family gatherings and what, but like that. That's me. Even high school, I got to high school, and remember, Kuma, we have Xhosa, we have Botswana, we have Basotho. So it's that domination, those cultures. And in a class, in same class. So from grade 8 until my matric, in one.
In one class.
And you could imagine how it is. So imagine that combination. Classing A1.
Everybody's stubborn in the class.
Fights. But with that, me as a leadership, I would just come and say, sithatha apho
so wena
iqala apha
ukenya buzulu mo
bona ntwengoleng I love this.
Baki,
I love this.
You know, go one cup, you good? Hi Baki, there's the director making a rare cameo.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Cheers, director. So now wait, in primary, when you say you are vocal and you started falling in love with poetry, did you start falling in love in poetry around about grade 4, grade 5?
Grade 5. Grade 5.
And you fell in love with English poetry or? I
was mixing.
Yeah.
But my first poem, it was in English class. Yeah, Ntate Mokoena, Victor Mokoena. He gave us a poem. Yeah, gift Mutsengo, I still remember it.
Wow.
He's like to us in El Calabraro, go rehearse this and come back, perform it on Friday.
Yeah.
Calabraro.
Yeah.
Then my mom used to say I'm crazy when I was washing dishes. Like I was born with the scent of what flowers in the air, the smell of wood fires.
You didn't remember it?
So on Friday, everyone was panicking. Yo, but me in my mind, I'm like,
Sure.
So it's in my mind, it's in my heart. And you kila bona ke sekolong a ke re batla ba re qala ka bo A alphabetical. Bo Aaron mama bo Bikucho mama. So I am ke hole. I'm like now tshore ke tlo bitsa o sane. Because in the class we are about 35.
Sure.
Ke ra re tla bitsa o sane. So teacher a re ai ke feel like already a fitted like I'm like let me take this advantage. Ke betsa klare ke be ke tseba go shebela ba bang ka ba tsheya. I am. Mkhwanazi already ke ready say. Bona kha ke betsa ke kwetse mahlo. I'm sorry. It was something like the Black Bash of Africa by Gift Mutsengwa. I was raised with God. Okay. I was born with a white flowers in the air, the smell of wood fires and the cooking pot. My first tears flowed from the sting of smoke, from the pain of the thorns on my naked, small feet. How I hated at first the long hours heading cattle, but I loved the hills and the rivers when it gave me fish. I learned to listen to the songs of the birds, to watch the colors of dawn sunset, and I learned to love the land that gave me my own Black Bash, the Black Bash of Africa. Hello back to Gift Mutsengwa and Tate Victor Mokoena with that poem. That's how I knew I could narrate poetry.
That's like 20-something years ago.
Hello.
You just... Wow. And that's what made you fall in love with poetry.
With poetry, then I met Botembile doing the sketch.
So were they also in Kuma primary schools, high schools this time?
Tembile Botman, he's old.
He's old, yeah. So
I talk about Tembile, the Njebe guy.
What generations?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm catching on. What generations?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm catching on. Maveti.
Yeah, Maveti.
Yeah, now I'm catching on. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was doing his thing and he was interested in your young talent.
Yeah.
So now ukopana lena usole
in the streets, like how nalebody imbizo.
Yeah.
You'd bring us and say, hey, kinalebana kiba, give them time.
Yeah.
Then from the streets, he came back to the school. I'm also doing poetry in school, public speaking, debate.
Now you're in high school?
Yeah, now I'm in high school. Yeah. Then that's when he started mentoring me. I was not alone. I was with Lesego Matiata from Kanana. I was with Doli Kunene from Kuma as well. I think she's somewhere in Cape Town now.
Yeah.
But the three of us, Rene Remetse, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, then we stood for 2010, fast forward. Then Renzeretsa Poetry stood for Matlosana Northwest ka FIFA World Cup.
Wow.
Ka poetry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's backtrack a bit. So now you're still in high school, you're doing debate with a prefect, you're bouncing around with all these activities in your head. Since you said you knew what you wanted to be, what was that? From a young age, you said.
From a young age,
yeah.
My mom usually says to me, what do you mean? Dr. Rebecca Malo.
Yes.
So somewhere in Lens, my mom grew up that side, Leneshi and stuff. So she would be like, in this pancha, what? Mama. So I'm like, now I'm in that moment. Anything that gets me on stage, I'm fine.
So no about the camera.
Anything that gets me on stage, bruh, I'm telling you. I'll be the first one. Thank you guys for coming through. We thank you. I was that girl. So I remember we went to Johannesburg. Is it Radio Park or Auckland Park?
Auckland Park.
Yeah, in a renal trip. How active who a guy? Radio Park.
Then you go high school.
Primary. Grade 7. Wow, I remember.
Very nice.
It was 2005. So
Nana from Dusty Kuma, like Yana Gauteng.
Now I was more interested. Yeah. So we all went there. We experienced the beautiful artists' work. But when we got to the radio side, I used to be a listener. Yeah, Mamon Tamudise from Lesedi FM. And luckily, it was past 9 when we got there. In radio.
Yeah.
So I was shaking. And then it's a dream come true.
Yeah.
I'm always calling this lady.
Serious on the phone?
Yeah, I used to know the numbers by head. Every Saturday I'll be that girl who's calling.
Did you ever go through?
Yeah, I was going through. They even knew me. Can't I be saying, come on,
What?
No, I used to be that girl. But when I saw Mema Muntamudise, I'm like, I used to think, but when I see everything, the deck, bruh, I went down with tears. I was shaking.
Were you able to speak to her, but she was on air?
No, studio.
Yeah.
I give her a hug. I'm like, now I'm like, yo, thank you so very much. This is what I want to be.
So come like she recognized your voice.
She recognized me. I used to sing, I used to kopela, anything.
What?
But I was so happy to meet Motwele. I follow her. I envy them. You understand? It was so nice.
That's your inspiration.
Yeah. Then I knew from that day that Sibuhud. Yeah.
That's when you knew. So how to the debate in high school, you were preparing yourself in the back of your mind for me being in the limelight.
Yeah.
And then how to your debates from you are doing debates in English, I presume.
Yes.
So now you're doing debates, you in high school, go Kruma.
Yeah.
The debate you going against, I presume, Milner, brothers back then.
We used to, Bo Milner, Valtech, and other schools around Kosh.
And I know from a person on Milner, we look down on Kasi schools.
And Obukopana Nthability, we were like,
they
used to ask us that, how do you get someone affluent, affluence? But it's all about what is that you take home. Yeah. Nevertheless, we'll get to the English school or what, but I think syllabus E1 and we're not unka high. You understand?
That's true because honestly speaking, even us in Milner, we know people we went to school with in Milner, they don't know how to properly articulate in English. You know, so I understand what you're saying. It's all about what you take from that institution.
Yeah.
So now you're in high school, the debate, this is when? Grade 10?
I started debate grade 9. I was grade 9. We used to have a group, what do you call them?
Debate club.
Not a debate club, but the scouts.
Yes.
We have those ones, the scouts. Then from that side, I joined Love Life.
Hey, we're going to talk and the first thing that comes to mind, our Love Life, squeeze bottle, you
know. So I think Love Life in our age as we grow up, but because I remember we used to have a song, ABC, abstain, be faithful, condomize.
Wow.
You understand? Wow. So if you ask yourself, why at the age of 33 years? It's where you come from, it's what you learn. It's the sketch, it's in the Love Life. You know? Yeah,
that's fair. It's now you're taking me back. Because if you see what's happening with kids
right now.
And there is no such Love Life and on a national scale. Because Love Life, you saw it on TV a lot.
We only read about it, but it's no more vibrant like it used to be in our old ages.
Because now you see the after effects of not listening about condomizing more than you see the prevention of condomizing in TV. Okay, so now let's continue. You're in high school, you're debating, you're doing all the poetry. You're still doing poetry.
Yeah, even now I'm still a poet, bruh.
For real?
Even now I'm still a poet. I perform poetry. Maybe it depends.
The function,
the setup, the function. Yeah, the seriousness of the function. Because I get more bookings as an MC. But it depends if okay, Momaspala Honale, Galadina, and they prefer me as a poet, not an MC. I come as an MC or a poet.
Okay, that's nice. And then now, when you are still in high school, you finished matric what year?
2010.
2010. You finished matric.
Yeah.
So when you were representing Dr. Kenneth Kaunda in the
I was in
poetry,
matric. Yeah.
During, because World Cup was June
2010,
holidays, ne? Yeah, June holidays. Wow, that's dope. Where did you guys represent? Were you?
I think Brazil and South Africa.
No, it was in South Africa. It was something else.
Uruguay. What's that?
Because I 2010.
The one that was playing Rustenburg.
Wow, I think we might have been on the same day because I watched the game. It was Japan and Slovakia, I think. I have the ticket somewhere. I'll send you the picture of the ticket. I have the ticket in my room somewhere. I remember that day. It was a very beautiful, the Royal African Stadium.
Yes. That's when I knew about the word quotation.
That's
when my mom was like, oh, so you get paid to just stand there and ubu. I'm like, hello, I make money moves.
How much did you get then?
No, it was something to say thank you Nthability for performing, thank you for and it was a lot of money.
No, it
was a lot of money.
How much is lot? It's a long time ago. 2010.
Okay, 2010 for me, 10K was a huge amount.
But if you had 10,000 each.
Yes.
10,000.
You understand?
Each. Go grade 12.
Go grade 12.
Got 2010. Like if you were to accumulate it with today's taxes and inflation, I think that would be about maybe 18,000 today.
Exactly. But at least we managed to. That's why my mom was so happy. Like, Nthability yasebenza. Yo.
So how much 10,000?
No, I did. Not even my account. My mom's account.
Yeah.
You know.
Mama click click.
That's
so sort of her.
Yeah, so she was excited. You know, she managed to put something for me for a year after that to Kolong and other, you know, Muntlung and some of the things.
In grade 12. Whoa, that's a boss move. I gotta eat into a khale, that's a boss move. You're in high school. Salary.
Yeah.
So and then you finish matric that year. What's the plan after that?
Hey, truly speaking,
because you got a taste of the.
I got a taste of the money.
Yeah.
But the problem was, I didn't know what to study as yet, and I took a gap year. 2011. And bupelo brah, thinking of where I come from, it was not easy throughout from primary and high school. Who is like a single parent?
Okay.
It's truly not okay.
You're the only child?
I'm not the only child. I'm the middle child. There's my elder brother, there's me, and my little brother. So there was something happened between primary and high school when we had to shift from one place to the other. My mom was in an abusive relationship with my stepdad. So this guy happened to be that guy would have to so now even now no one can stand then I jump. No, I don't take that. So I used to see my mom. I want to tell you why I took a gap year. Between grade 7 and grade 8. Yeah. This guy would come home, would beat my mom, and would be fine. Or during the day, like I get to school, I'll see my mom with scars. Yeah, no more so young, and at least take a dark bone. I would see the scars get more. Wait, I know kitutsi tafola, kitutsi drop. She would come with stories. Fine. Then one day when this guy actually mining, brutally so would beat my mom, Reshabelati TV, and my brother came to me.
Your older brother?
My older brother.
Yeah.
Oh no, munyani, like maybe he was sleeping. Yeah. But Redutika for a scene, Reshabelati TV. And he's busy taking my mother, kitchening. You see this, if I narrated very well, kitchening. So until Miaka hour, he took out the guy. My mom dikeledi. He says dikeledi. Itabolai. So me, crazy as I am, I went. Yanka stena semunyako. Kabetsa ntatomo. Kason. Just to try to save my mother. On that same night, itakim feta moshapa. Then Mawela fat. I grabbed my mother. We ran. We slept on top of the tree somewhere. You know. So I'm trying to analyze why other things were behind. So obviously, as kwa hayo nonali team ya basketball and ya mauti. So as a leader, time anele mutowa a coach.
The stepfather.
Yes, the stepfather. Yeah. So people didn't really think he would do such.
Yeah.
And Larry reporter, go to street committee and what's on, they would be like, no, isn't that mama? You understand?
Because he's a community man.
He's a community leader, you know. But I had to stand up for myself and for my mother. Then the following day, my mom went to the police. They asked what happened. We had to narrate, but she couldn't speak because in Elemotoa, our feet, she was admitted go Tepo. I had to go to Stilfontein daily for that protection order to happen, and those cases, I'm in grade 7.
Oh.
And not only that, I didn't tell my mother what this guy, he's the husband, boyfriend, stepdad, used to do to me. Then because of no Myoka Satibobu, I had to speak for me and speak for my mother. Because my brother, he's just, you know. I even told the police that this guy, he molested me several times. I couldn't speak to my mother. Then they understood, this thing is a guy. The guy, then we had to be go court. I remember my mom was still in coma. She couldn't speak or say anything. She would just be in tears, sharp. Stilfontein Court, I was 13 years. I stood up, they asked Nthability and I said everything. What did he do to your mother? I said everything. That's when he was arrested. Then we managed to move from one place to the other, more even right now. So to cut the long story short, 2010 when I matriculated, 2011, I couldn't go to school because a lot was happening. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to you. Wow. You're a strong girl, at such a young age.
Yeah.
All right, so during the gap year, what were you doing? Were you hustling?
I would say hustling. We're just going around, you know, Kasi style. I was doing Tonedi sketch. I was doing Tonebo poetry around, but I was more interested in total love life. So I think that's how I was healing.
Yeah, through that.
Yeah.
It helped you heal.
Yeah. Then I moved out of Kuma, went to Sasolburg. From Sasolburg, I came back.
How long were you in Sasolburg?
I think I stood for 6 months by my uncle's side, on my mother's side. Then
in 2011?
No, 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I came back. I did something that side, the short course. I didn't know what I was doing until I think I came back to Klerksdorp. I went to Boston. Then that's when I knew that I have to go back to radio.
So what was the conversation like with Boston? What made you...
You remember Melissa? You know Melissa?
Melissa.
The white lady from Boston. She's married to, who's this rapper from Kuma?
Nizi Nova.
Yeah.
Yes.
The wife.
Yes, okay, yeah, now I know what you're talking about, yes. Shout out to Nizi Nova.
Hi, Nizi.
Yeah.
So, Melissa, okay, before I started in radio, before I even went to, Boston, am I allowed to speak the name, the brand of the shops?
Yeah, the establishment, it's fine because
Yeah.
that's your past history.
Yeah, I started working for Jet and what's this, Edgar's.
So this is 2012.
12, yeah, 2012. After I was in, what's this, Sosselberg.
Yeah.
Then I came back the side.
When Jet...
Jet, Edgar's, the old Edgar's, yeah.
Old Edgar's Jet opposite police station.
Yeah. So I used to work in those. But sometimes if there was nothing, I used to go with my mom. She used to work with Stelfontein, Kokroni Hotel. I used to help her there.
Okay.
Yeah. Until they did auditions, go Akhanang FM in Poch. Then I went there. I didn't do the news. They did wanted the news, but I felt that the news is not my style. I auditioned. They love my voice and everything, but I was like, I can't do the news. I cannot stand and be serious. I can't.
Yeah.
Then there was another auditions in Star FM. I missed them. Then I got to Star FM via poetry.
Okay. This is still 2012.
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
You haven't met Melissa yet.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I met Melissa 2013 later.
Okay.
Mo le hore ke ne ke batla scholarship teng ko Boston. Yeah.
So now, okay, Star FM is doing what? They're looking for...
We did poetry sessions on air. Then while I was still going there, we had a group. We used to call it Kosh Lyrical Prophets. So this prophets would come, go Star FM and perform.
Yeah.
Then after that, we go home. We feel like we're taking a performing sharp, you know.
Yeah.
Fine. Then there's a guy by Thabo. He was a programs manager, Costa FM by then, T-Nice. He says to me, in terms saying, come and do an advert for us. I did an advert. That's how I think they fell in love with my voice. But okay, she can do what's this? Adverts. I did jingles, I did adverts, I did everything. Then one time I came, Barry, can you produce a show? I'm like, what do I do when I produce a show? They explained to me, this is what you do as a producer. I'm like, no, I'm good in writing. I'm good in, stories. I'm fine. Okay, I was producing for breakfast, midday, and afternoon drive.
So this is now you freestyling this. I haven't. Background.
I haven't.
This is just raw talent at this
raw
time.
Talent.
Yeah.
So as a producer of 3 shows, 2013, I haven't got on air. So that's me learning the radio side. But I was more of a content producer.
Sure.
Fine. It went. I'm not even getting a cent. I'm coming. I'm excited. I'm a content producer for 3 damn shows.
It's a mahal.
Mahala, bro.
Out of the goodness of your heart.
And well, one time...
So are you still working at Jet and
I'm still working at Jet and Edgar's.
Wow.
At my free time, I come here, Star FM, I give them their
So
paperwork.
Jet and Edgar's, where are you permanent or you are casual at both?
I was casual.
At both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so the hours were flexible too.
Were flexible.
Yeah.
During the day, I'll just come and do my paperwork by Star FM and give to the presenters.
Wow.
Then 4 o'clock, I go, I knock off, I go home. So with the same amount I was getting, go Edgar's or go Jet, is the one I was using from Kuma to Klerksdorp.
Whoa.
You understand?
Hand to mouth, I know that. Living.
Yeah. So I did that for at least 1 year, 6 months. 2014, that's when I met the station manager, Tate Malungani.
And then 2013, later on, that's also you met at Boston College.
Yeah, 2013, that's when I met with Melissa, but I didn't go in. Yeah. I waited for the next semester. That's when I went to 2014.
Yeah.
But the contribution, Yakale Melissa, was like, saying we're giving you a bursary.
Yeah.
And when you be monitoring our student, you be doing our events. And I was honored. I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be paying a cent for this thing. So why don't I help you and you help me? That's how I got to Boston.
Whoa.
Yep.
So your bursary... You're a student, but you do events for Boston.
Yes.
So you're working off your education.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's how everything unfolded, and
How long did you do that for?
I think 2 to 3 years. I worked very closely. Toli. What is his stage name? Pope Dope. What? He's a rapper.
Yeah?
Pope.
Pope Wamtseba. You don't know him?
Yeah, but his surname is Toli.
Okay.
So he was a lecturer. I was working very close with him. I did radio consultancy.
At Boston?
Yes.
Okay.
Then it's fine. After that, officially Costa FM.
So you, for those 3 years?
I was doing it mahala. I was just doing up and down. And
I have to ask, what was the
Yeah.
first event? Go Boston.
It was graduations.
The first event you
Yeah,
did? And
it was
how was that?
graduations. Everyone was happy. I think in the artist, I didn't get much artists
To perform?
to perform.
Yeah.
But I think by then I was not truly out the artist a lot. But yeah, I think people like K9, Alucia's, yeah, they were there to save my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did they give you to prepare for it? This is your first event?
I think I was still schooling Kote.
Yeah.
Then the corridors, they'll be like, hey, there's
Graduations.
graduations. Do you have someone in mind? Do you have anything in mind? Okay, do I need to book a venue? Who do I need? I had to master that around.
Wow.
You understand? So I
So
think
everything went fine except for the part you didn't have enough artists.
artist. Yeah.
The venue, where did you book?
Next to Ini.
Ini.
Yeah, that side.
Okay.
I think it's the church.
Yeah. Behind Ini. Yeah.
that
Okay.
side.
Wow.
But with that, after Nakunyana EU, that's when they took me serious. Okay, she does this, she does that. At the same time, she's here. How about we give her a slot? Then they gave me a slot, 9 to 12. I was co-hosting with the lady, but I was not.
This is 20?
This was 2014.
Yeah.
But I was not ready. I didn't know that I was ready until Pinky Motwan, that's the lady I was co-hosting with. She was pregnant and she decided not to come to work to pitch. Then remember, I'm a content producer. I knew the show by heart.
Yeah.
But
to speak through.
I was just, here in the mic, listening to her, doing her thing. But now myself,
Yeah.
but that day, I quarter to 9, I'm there, I'm sitting, I'm with my papers, 10 to. So, like Tina says to me, saying, "Oh, pinky heart." What do you mean hardly? So, what do you mean hardly? Like, no, pinky heart, so you have to stand in for her.
Woo!
Okay.
Deep side.
I had to come. And that main chair.
Where the studios? West End?
Yeah, West End building.
Yeah.
I'm like, in whatever that's gonna happen today, let it be you, bruh. Like, I'm not asking for much. Just make me to press where I should press. Make me to speak fluent. Like, I must not forget anything. I prayed. Like, on 2 minutes, I prayed. And I still remember my first song I played was Lira, Something Inside So Strong. I played that song. Like,
was it part of the playlist or that's the one you chose?
No, I chose it because I
that's
thought,
what you needed to hear.
Yeah, I needed to hear that. And I repeated it.
In the show?
In the show, Tina's like, Elsie, you cannot be playing a song twice. I need to play this song again.
Yeah.
Or else I'm not going on air.
Yeah.
After that song, I didn't know, was I supposed to say, Nako, Kapo Deity, Kapo Star FM, what? Yeah, I didn't know what to say. But I closed my eyes and I pressed on air and I flowed.
You hosted it alone?
Alone.
3 hours?
3 hours.
Callers?
No, I didn't take callers. You don't take callers when you are new. You don't do that. You don't do that. You just read on Facebook, you read SMSs, no callers. What if they call and say, hey, why na? Callers they can sabotage you. So you don't take callers. You don't do that. So I didn't take callers for day 1. Day 2,
They two still, she didn't pitch.
She didn't pitch. Remember, she was pregnant.
Yeah.
So we lay, I think, maternity clar.
Without saying anything. We pile yona.
Then they told me the day after, okay, and saying, which means you'll be taking, the name of the show was Moving Forward, Khatolopele. You'll be doing Moving Forward starting from now.
Only one.
Gilly one. I'm like, yeah, if I did it day one, it was on a Monday,
Yeah.
so I can do the whole week.
Yeah.
I did it, and that's when I started to see Ntate Malungani. Says, ke ne ke batla ho bona this Nthabi saying on air. I remember I was still Bambinyana, man. Like, where do you stay? How do you travel? Like, no. My mom gives me sometimes I khereza for me to come here. Like, okay, come to my office. You know when the boss says come to my office, what does that mean, bruh?
Well, like the ATM.
I think that's when I got my contract after they
2014.
After 2014.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you'll be doing this show. Until that lady, I am maternity until she comes back, then we co-host it. Then, you know, April, Koradiong, that's when they shift
Time slots.
Yeah. Then I managed to work with your Lucius Mutsumi, TD, SMA. So I did every show, I think, was FM.
Every slot.
The
graveyard.
The graveyard. I did the Taste of House Music on Saturday.
Wow.
So there's no show
Costa FM.
Yeah.
So you've been at FM since
2014.
So right now, which slot are you on?
Now I am. I'll say Kiakamatsatsi.
Okay.
I'm on standby.
You're on standby.
Because I'm standby go Platinum TV. I'm standby go Star FM.
Ooh, okay, now that we have to talk about it and you have to break it down to us.
Okay.
You can't just drop things like, okay, let's start about how it got to you being platinum from
Star FM.
Yes, and which slot were you doing? What was happening? Because before we get, I want to go back because now, if I remember properly, the very first time
was it not with TD Afternoon Drive?
Nah, I didn't even before Star FM, Joe. I think I knew you. No, man, it was at a party.
Party.
Yes, it was at a party. I remember Bob Bezel was there, Bonuero was there. Before in Namadera Doughboy, TK was there. This must be 2010, 2011, somewhere there, man. The very first time I saw you, and then from there I started seeing you frequently around the scenes of events, music, people, more Klerksdorp.
Yeah.
That's one, because I remember like even when you started doing your thing,
and you didn't have dreadlocks. You used to have kind of king bongo.
They were I used to before they grew like this.
Yeah.
They were on their way.
Yeah.
They were on their way. This is way back. This is way
so
back.
So I'm a Klerksdorp person.
Klerksdorpian.
Yes.
You're a Klerksdorpian.
I'm the queen, darling.
That's why I said when it started, Queen of Matasara, because that's why I'm saying when I started seeing you, what's up with the MC, Odekobo, Star FM, I was like, yeah. That makes sense. That's the circle. That's the circle she was running in. So yeah.
Yabo K9.
Bo K9, Bo Madala, Bo Doughboy.
Yeah, Bo Madala,
Rocks, yes.
The late
Nash,
oh my God.
Dizzy Blunt, rest in peace, Moji.
Ahmed.
You know the whole set.
Woo!
So
you get me.
That's why when we were talking about this, I was like, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We're going back. So now, okay, you had Star FM. Because I remember between 2010 and 2014, that's when we started hearing about Platinum TV.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Northwest channel.
It was before Platinum. We started at Matlosana TV.
For real? I didn't even know that. So, no Oko Star FM, right? This is 20 what?
Okay.
15 or
I think 2015.
Yeah.
That's when Matlosana TV got in.
Yeah.
This guy approached me, Philemon.
Star FM.
Star FM. I remember he came to our offices.
What show you doing now?
I was doing 9 to 12, But Kidula Kilimo officing because I was the PA to the station manager.
Okay. Are you co-hosting this one or you are alone?
I was alone.
Okay.
Because I was at Star FM from 9 until 4.
Okay.
Why? Because 9 until 12 I'm on the show. After 12 I'm in the office because I'm the PA for the station manager.
Okay.
So this guy Wamatlosana TV came. Now I think God helped me to like interview saying you are wanted. This guy says also Matlosana TV, he wants a face. I think he's in Matlosana district now. He works there. He does communication. Okay, I'm like, how can I assist? Bare no rebatla bat. We want presenters. We want to do auditions. Okay, I helped them to do auditions. We did those auditions. Go museum, I remember. But now
2015.
Yes, I was handpicked. I didn't even audition. Trust you me. And then I took my better half, which is Alusha's Mutrumi. Like, bruh, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know, because we were too close. We were too close, Alusha's, and like, no, let's do TV and radio at the same time.
Yeah.
We can do it. We did it. Then it was the license thinking, Hawatolo license, wara. Then the stories.
TV.
Yes. Then Silema Safela, we didn't do nothing, but we kept shooting.
All around Madlera.
Yeah. Then.
So what are you shooting without a license?
We are hoping, we are packaging the
content.
Yeah. So hoping that Hotla sign you a petition and what's or not. Again, now it's a dream. Like, okay, we are having a dream and we think this thing is drinkable and let's have a taste to everyone. Is it drinkable? Yeah, it's drinkable. Let's have it. Sharp. That's what happened. Then new management, Platinum Northwest TV. We met Bokhetang Konese. We met Bondate Chabalala. Then with those what do you call presenters? Matlosana TV. Okay, the name has changed from Matlosana TV to Platinum Northwest TV.
Still the same owners though?
No, it's different management. Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay, Rabona started.
So 2016 now?
Yes. That's when I started doing your summers. I started shooting summers every year from 2016 until 2019 with the...
Break it down, summer same thing.
The South African Music Awards, bro.
What's wrong with you, dear? Oh, don't know summers.
So that's when I started shooting that.
So you're shooting this for Platinum?
Yes. Yeah. But now I
want to let my head loose as
well. lose it, bro. Watch it.
Yours is flapping.
So with that content I managed to maneuver it around at least every year in the corner thing Sun City. I was doing out and about go Platinum, and I did what's this is it out and about and Lukomonating. Yeah,
so it's for Platinum Northwest.
Yeah, Platinum Northwest. So Komonating user on my events when I'm booked somewhere. I come with my crew at Platinum. We interview the artists, we interview the crowd, we interview the organizers. Like, okay, your street festival. I was doing street festival from 2016, and I'm still with them even right now. And shout out to Ntate Keleto and Oslira. They've been dominant to Kosh. Yeah, so I think that's that, man. That's what made me Nthability. I think Nthability comes from events Thabo Street Festival.
I want to ask, from when you were doing radio, Costa FM, when you started 2014. Obviously radio, people hear your voice. How did you get into MCing?
You know, MCing was I think
no,
not even. I started drinking very late. I'm a late boomer. I'm a very late boomer. But MCing, it started an outside broadcast. Modi takes ranking, then they will say, when go officing or go at your workplace. Then for me it was not sabotage. it made me who I am today. Ka go Terminus taxi rank. Hello, Star FM ke se teng. Go winning the katiba, the t-shirt, so I think it started just right there.
And then who heard you and what?
Keletso. I like to call, I think maybe Kore Kemsoto every May Kintate. Yes. So Ntate Keletso advertising go Star FM. I was doing afternoon drive, Lilushe. We used to call it the Madhouse.
Okay.
So us doing the Madhouse afternoon drive, luckily we had to interview the artist Banebatako Street Festival. Then we got the gig in Nalilushe Tenko Street Festival 2016. That's when I started doing MC the street festival.
Your first ever MC gig?
2016.
Recreation Center. Street festival.
It was me. It was Alucius Muchumi. It was who's this guy? Batukada.
Hey.
And the lady who plays Dintle on Scandal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your first MC gig?
Yes, it was that one.
And then from there
I flowed.
Yeah.
I think, late this year, Remo Feb now.
Yeah.
January, you get the post story. She thinks she's better. She thinks she got this. But those things.
Jealous.
Yeah, I think ke tsone ntho tse di re hodisang in the industry. And how sena batho ba buang ka wena brayaka, you'll never go anywhere. You need bad energy for you to go up ka this positive energy.
Yeah.
So you need batho ba tlo hloyang hore kgone ho tswella pele mo life.
Wow.
So I know
you need haters.
You need haters. There's no way o ka phela o sena di haters.
Yeah, you
need haters, bra.
Yeah.
O hloka batho ba le ba o pushang hore wena re batla bona to fella kae. So I know in Matlosana, I'll say the Northwest as a whole, I'm the best female MC. Noma ningathini, noma ninga nangena kuphi naya kuphi. Nthability is the best female MC in the Northwest, and I'm going to other provinces as well. Danko.
Allah. So you feel the same way, like ready? More radio,
more radio, I would say, because I'm doing both now. But I would say I did my part. At least kinale something. We did your TD thingy. Matlosana Awards.
Yes.
He tried and holla back to him.
T
Diesel.
Yeah.
You know. People like him. Sorry. In this industry, you need the awards. You need to be appreciated for your work. But with that, na aksoka winner for presenter. I won for best show that I was doing. But 2019, I took it from Kosoweto. In LED, what's this awards? ABM awards or something. But they were in the Northwest, Free State and Joburg. Yeah. I had that one for best radio presenter. At least, yes, I brought it home.
Yeah.
But I would say now I am ready to
compete with the best.
Not to compete. I need to go out of Klerksdorp. If God can hear me. I think I overplayed my part. I think I've overdone everything in Klerksdorp. I wish doors can just open. I see myself in Joburg or Free State or Cape Town. I'm done.
The station doesn't grow. Or it is
okay. Nevertheless, the station. I need to go out of Klerksdorp. That's it.
Yeah.
I think I've overdone my work here. Yeah. I hear a lot of people, like, especially in events.
Yeah.
I'll be maybe on stage, then I can tell what stage, like, quite Nthability, yeah. But what do you want? What do you still want here? I'm like, I think God hasn't opened yet that door. But if Mudima Bula did I'm definitely going.
Because I wanted to ask you, why is it that, well, from your point of view, as Moto Klerksdorp, why, but Klerksdorp, why are they not listening to Star FM?
Okay. To be honest, I think as a listener, okay, let me start as a presenter. A presenter, that's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, we're not as a listener. Go high. Are we dishing
The
Dijo
information.
tseo di batlang na.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
if not, why do you have to listen? You understand? And taba ya rona hape ibile taba ya the movement around Klerksdorp, the load shading and what's not. Ho bile le mathatanyana ao. And le taba ya hore we're not penetrating bathong ba rona.
Mo Klerksdorp.
More Klerksdorp, even not only Klerksdorp, we've got listeners from Ottosdal and what's or not,
Yeah.
you know.
How far does it reach, Stephen?
I think it's the whole of Northwest.
Okay.
Yes.
On the same 102.
102.9. That's what I'm saying.
102.9.
People
Yeah.
from Ottosdal and Vryburg and what's or
Yeah.
not, they can get us.
Yeah.
But Rona Bothata ba Rona as a station is that we are not penetrating enough to our listeners. I think if maybe we can, like other stations, o tla bona fela ha o le mo toropong batho ke ba le ba UFM, you ask yourself ba tlo etsang. If we can go to events like how na le event mo Masipala, we are here. How na le we are there. We must be visible.
Yeah.
That's the word I wanted.
Yeah, to engage with the people.
Yes.
Okay, I understand
think-
what you're saying,
yeah.
because when it as motho wa mo Klerksdorp, I'm very ashamed to say this. I really don't listen to
To Star FM.
The only time ke ka re ke a mamela it's by chance ke le mo taxi.
Oh, mametse motho o mo tsebang. That's
Ke mametse
the only
motho ke
thing.
mo tsebang.
Yeah.
When somebody like Madala are you, I'm gonna be on Star
Yeah.
FM, I tune
That's when you tune
in.
in, yeah.
So there's a big problem. What do you think? I hear what you're saying, but now we're going into the maybe some fourth industrial.
Yeah.
Ke mathutao per se.
Yeah.
How do you
You
think
don't
Star
really-
FM?
Yeah.
Are you gonna reach Amatutao? Because they are your future listeners.
Okay. I wish, but Mr. Malungani, I know he's very into this.
Yeah.
Mr. Malungani is our station manager.
Yeah.
He's been. If maybe we can allow Wona Amatutao in our studios,
Yes.
because I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You'll be having Ntabi saying Ungtole Lauzong Shiala.
Yeah.
So if you can
Yeah.
work on those people
Yeah.
and allow new kids,
Yeah,
allow
yeah.
new talent,
Yeah,
and allow batho be leng hore o kgona ho nka phone aba like technology, because Ntabiseng o tseba fela laptop. Sometimes like ntoko samroki your track list, I cannot maneuver in studio ke kinye pina ya Lushey ke ngole nako at the same time ke bue. So we need new people, new blood, new things that can help us to grow. That's the only thing.
Okay. That will help in getting
Yeah.
communication with
I mean
Klerksdorp as in general.
we can get even the whole world, bruh, because I get it now. We also on digital platforms. We are there, but if we need young people who knows how to use these things,
Yeah.
that's
So now
it.
that will be Star FM going to the ground, speaking to kids
Yeah.
in different schools. What are you guys doing? What is new? What is trending? Do you think also maybe taking a risk of giving a young kid a slot with a mentor?
I think we need more mentors.
Yeah.
On the afternoon drive I used to do,
Yeah.
more likely like Bonebo Love Life type of thing. But not negate as a debate.
Okay.
We'll bring young people from different schools to come and debate in studio. I know with that they'll bring their phones, they will go live, they will do hoba busy.
Yeah.
We need so
Yeah.
that we can grow.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah. And then what about does the same go for platinum?
Platinum, I don't wanna lie, it's on the ground.
Yeah.
It's on the ground. Lauka, even the stories Thabo Mazamazama and everywhere.
Where does one get these stories?
On Facebook.
On
On Facebook,
Facebook.
yes.
Yeah.
They are only on Facebook, even your YouTube, they are there.
Yeah.
But what
also,
I
they
can,
don't have a license as yet.
they got the license.
No,
last year.
like Mzansi channel or something like
They
that.
got the license now
Okay.
as we speak. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm back with them.
Okay.
Very soon I'll be shooting my own show.
Wow.
That will be motivating right away.
Okay.
So very soon, I think next week we'll be starting to shoot. They got
Okay.
the license.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, but if you have like material in terms
They've
of
been calling for that.
Yeah.
They've been calling for that for producers, actors,
Script
and
writers.
script writers.
Yeah.
You are allowed to go to their offices.
where is the office?
Kako Strata sa ini.
Oh yes.
Sekotase.
I remember that's where we shot the
What
interview for
Potgieter Street?
I'm a 2000 years
Henry
Potgieter
Potgieter Street,
Yeah. All right, if you live in Klerksdorp, if you live in CBD, you going past Boxer, you're gonna turn your first left, and then you're gonna drive straight. You're gonna see it on towards your left. Okay, and then check them out. Go Facebook as well. Maybe
it's Platinum Northwest TV.
Platinum Northwest TV. If you're a script writer, a potential actor, go there.
Producers, everyone is needed.
Editors, producers, go and knock and find out if you got a job lined up for you, or maybe your talent can help somebody else. So and then we're busy Miss Mukhodu Monday.
Ooh, namare. Okay. My other life, guys. I'm an events manager for the club ebitswa Makulubuti. Makulubuti, they took me from Motswako. People know Motswako in town. So, like you've been saying, how do we help people to grow? Now I'm very close with artists around Mo Matlosana because maybe ke hotse mo le bona. So me moving from Motswako to N12, Giboni potential. People didn't know that place, and I made sure that at least if Resa Padi Motoropo, we can party the other side of town. You won't get marked. You won't get Koluya how I'm not saying in town, but in town everyone is here. But that side I saw potential. Okay, let me just work something out. And since last year until this year, the place is booming. I do Mokhodu Mondays every Monday, and I move around the club just to each and every club.
There's something I want to speak about, but I must be careful on how I say it. Klerksdorp, the pubs. I think there's only one nightclub owned by a South African.
Yes. And most
of the clubs where people Klerksdorp, or CBD Klerksdorp, where people have drinks and enjoy themselves, it's owned by foreign owners. Why?
Okay. Fortunately, go killing. 50% is ours. 50% Kiadaiman.
Okay.
So I think what we need to do, Rona, as fellow South Africans or our brothers and sisters, we should check it in a business side way. You can have the mind, you can have assets, but you don't have money. I have the money. So if I have the money and you have the mind, let's work together. Then we can use my money to achieve
your goal.
That's it. So that's the way Makulubuti. The guy had the place and some of the money. But I have the mind. I know everyone in Klerksdorp. I know what people from Klerksdorp want. So he needs me, I need him, and another guy from Venda. You understand? So that's why I'm saying Rona really 50-50. So if our fellow people, you would want to say Nakibatla or another place in town, just go 50-50 or 60-40. It's doable. It's doable.
Okay. Because it's like every time you groove in Klerksdorp, it's the only places that are owned by South Africans is in the townships. And a little thing, we don't really party there because of the danger.
But now I will say, I'll testify to that, Gary. If really you think you want to do something, you want to do your business in town, come and there's a lot of people. I'm not saying I know everyone, but if you ask for information to the relevant people,
you get it.
You'll get it.
Right.
Yeah.
We're about to wrap the show up. Lavana, the light is going. I'm sure you're dark blind, you know. But wait, before we close, Nthability, you have to drop your socials, your time slots. If people wanna book you, if people wanna holler at you, you don't have to drop your number. Because what was stalker vibes?
I've been stalked before, so I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Hey, Luna.
All right, here's the thing. For bookings,
yes,
I still do poetry. If maybe there will be a poetry session somewhere, I do poetry. But mostly, Ketolahala as an MC and soul and R&B, Afro pop DJ on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'll say Kitemo Facebook, kitemo Instagram, kitemo what's this? TikTok.
Yes.
Nthability. At Nthability. Everywhere it's at Nthability. But Facebook you can type same corners.
Facebook, Ntabisem Kwanazi.
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, Nthability.
Yeah.
All right, you guys heard it.
Yeah.
Holla at her, Nthability. If you need bookings, events, MC, some poetry at a wedding or whatever ceremony you got, holla at your girl.
And I'll be ko Rio Casino, Kadiwani.
Once a match.
Once a match.
This is on Sunday. Saturday.
Saturday,
yes.
So I think that's what I'm looking forward to. Okay. And other events, they're not yet confirmed because, you know, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make
sense.
sense
so wait, okay, so Saturday they can catch you go to Rio Casino.
Yes, but from Thursday until Saturday, Kikoma Kulubuti. On Thursday it's Ladies Night. On Friday it's Majita Friday. Saturdays I host different DJs. So that's that.
And then Mokhodu Monday, where is it going?
Mokhodu Monday, this coming Monday, it's a new club. But they call it Unique Pub.
Unique Pub.
Yeah, in Ibizwa
For Reds. All right, that's the opposite the old Absa Standard Bank, African Bank.
Yeah.
All right, Unique.
So we maneuver around town.
The CBD.
Yes.
All right. So that's Mokhodu Monday, go Unique on Mondays.
Yes.
Saturday, Rio Casino.
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, Makulu Boot. And then your slot, go radio your slot.
I receive all that. I receive.
Fire! Fire!
Okay. On STAFM, they can just catch me on my Facebook. I'll let them know because as I stated that I'm a standby.
Okay.
So I'm not going like every day.
All right.
I can go Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
But different times.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
But until maybe April, then the time slot will change. Everyone will be having their own times. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That's a wrap. Episode 10 with Nthability in the heart of Klerksdorp. We might get robbed.
No.
You know how Klerksdorp goes. But luckily we know all them gangsters, so it's cool. We get our equipment back. Nthability, thank you very much for joining us on episode 10.
Thank you so much for me to be here with you guys. I'm very honored. I'm humbled. And to the viewers, batong, like-ang, comment-ang, share-ang, subscribe, do everything, whatever it takes. Thank you, Hangwe. Thank you, Habedi. Thank you, Araro. Danko.
Oh, Danko. And don't forget us when you're on national TV.
I will. I'll definitely call you guys, Mr. Producer. And
episode 10, that's a wrap. But did you see Hansa at the interview? That guy picked up the snake. I hope you got that on camera.
We'll see.
We'll see. Because that's like a mono now. In my head, I'm like, this is classic.
Are we off?
No, we still are.
No, Katre.
This is behind the scene. Whew, that was a beautiful
You wanted
interview.
him to take out another snake.
Thank you, man.
Hey, dog, I just wanted him to do something real. That was a lovely interview, man.
Thank you, I enjoyed.
Man, like, the sun went down while you guys were talking. That was dope.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm stressing.
I can still see you guys.
So the lights they help.
Yeah, it was just to show you guys like the shape.
Yeah. That's dope.
You're dark as fuck, but I can still see you.
What do you mean I'm dark as fuck?
That light on is actually helping.
At the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Because dog, don't do me like that, bruh. You look like a gold cheesy fella.
Nah, what the dog?
Aye, cool.
Especially on this one. This one, yellow bonds, dog. Yo.
Aye, cool. That's
and when you look at that white t-shirt, it's actually lighting you.
Oh, that's one.
I thought I was ready. You see, I was ready.
Hey, man, and we have a gift for Ntabi.
For real, where is it? Bring it.
Should I go get it?
Yeah, why are we still on camera?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. Playboy, what's up?
Keep talking, I'm going to get the gift.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know what you guys are going to talk about.
Okay.
We're going to talk about you being sneaky.
Okay, let's talk about... Okay, I don't know. Sometimes when you get attacked on social media, as
interesting.
as I don't want to say I'm not a celebrity as yet.
Yeah,
ne? As a well-known person,
Yeah.
how do you deal with it? I'm just asking for an advice.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This goes shock a couple of people. I don't have social media.
What?
You wanna talk to me, Mawela, STAWELA? You gotta call me, send me an SMS, or hit me up on WhatsApp. I do not have a Facebook account. I do not have an Instagram. I do not have Twitter. Nothing.
No, I think in that way.
Look at this, bro.
This is a one-of-one Nthability
No,
baton.
how do you know I love colors?
You know what yellow means, right?
It means what?
You know.
I don't know.
You know colors and the powers.
Let me take it out of the plastic.
Thank
Let's see
you.
it properly. Let me help you, lady.
Thank you.
You're not a gentleman. Hold a cup, man. Yeah,
shit.
bruh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so this is my
Look
late
at this.
birthday and don't
Oh yeah, it's her birthday month.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't even got something like this.
It's not yet your birthday.
Hey, man, my birthday is far away.
But
Damn, son.
how do you know I love colors, bro?
Damn, son.
Wow.
I'm jealous as hell.
It suits me,
I took that size on purpose, actually.
because
So
you
you
know I don't
can
like
be-
wearing.
Yeah, the first time I saw you, you were not wearing like.
Woo!
She was wearing like a baggy ass.
I like baggy things.
What's happening next to
What
She
do
was
you mean?
wearing something with that.
How did you see it?
How did you see it?
I didn't see.
No, but I love baggy stuff and I just like being comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
So I'll wear it on Saturday
For real.
the event.
Go here.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it.
Oh, please let them scan as much as possible.
Wait,
because
on
when
Saturday?
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
go
there.
ahead.
I'm gonna record some shit there on Saturday.
Yeah.
Rio.
Late at night, yeah.
So
late
you
at night,
probably
what
see me
time?
on stage.
I'm not sure, but there's this kid that asked me to come assist him there with
Yeah?
footage. Yeah, he's gonna come through with lights and shit.
That's dope.
So
When she's
at
wearing
least
this,
I'll be
dead
wearing
people,
a short tray underneath.
Yeah, and when they scan this,
they
it's
get
gonna
the
go to
episode,
it's gonna
and that
go
will
to
be the latest
So
episode.
okay,
That will be the latest.
marketing that. Hello guys, scan as much as you
Scan and
can.
subscribe.
So scan and
Aw,
subscribe.
this is
Because when they
beautiful.
scan it, your episode will be up on Friday. So the first episode they will see will be
When I
you.
get home, I'm gonna get with it now.
Please, Claire. At least have a scanner by Babona.
Clark first. This is
Wow,
dope, man.
this
I'm
is-
jealous. I want some of that glitter, man.
You know, you think you know me.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not about that.
It's
This is
about what?
beautiful.
It's about the airy breeze.
Okay.
It's Airyqtip.
Airy, baby. I'm
Thank
jealous,
you,
man.
This is beautiful.
Dog,
You can go big.
and I
You also
got
have a
it.
yellow
I
t-shirt.
know, but it's not this dope.
Should I refill you guys?
Excuse.
Sorry.
Wow, we unpack.
Yeah.
Mara ke go ka nna wa unpack re tla e refilela.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
your job is
Got
done.
it.
Ow.
Man, I'm jealous about. Hey, I'm gonna say it on camera. I'm jealous of t-shirt.
Let me hold that for you.
Now I'm jealous.
Ukopa ska mfa yone.
Nah, I won't. You'll get his own. It's too much.
Thank you.
Man, I'm jealous, man.
Thank you so much, guys.
That was a
Ciao,
beautiful
ciao, charos
interview.
muchachos.
Holla back, yo. And when you ever get a chance, let your head down, baby. Holla. That's a wrap.
Put your head down.
Yeah, man. That was a beautiful interview, son. Woo. And we touched on everything that's South African.
Come and check out this camera and tell you. Like, or when I get late.
How dark am I?
Exactly.
How dark am I?
Le no tlhagile. When to get late.
Oh, in Zambi. Okay.
So we good, man.
Hi, B.
What it do, man?
Yeah, one day I'm gonna have you here,
So
nigga.
how was the interview? Did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I knew it was going to be a dope interview because of the energy I have with her. You know,
Yeah.
like ever since we've known each other, it's always been cool vibes.
When did you start getting to know her? Though? Like when?
Like we were talking about
today.
we talked about it during the interview that we bumped into each
2011.
other 2011 way back. Yeah,
We only met like last year, right? And we only met once.
bro, she was running the same set with Dope Boy Ili TK,
For real.
Bon Nuero before he was Noxious Entertainment, Bon Lucius.
But why don't I know you though?
Because you didn't want to know me.
Oh, you thought he was better.
Everyone
You
knew
know-
you wanted to know me.
So I knew the interview was gonna be dope because I know she's not afraid of
But
talking.
the voice, I know the voice, because you remember they used to talk some shit on radio when we were still go West End.
What you mean
Back in
talk
the
some
day,
shit?
they used to like Khoi scam bench.
Yeah. Or you should hear her when she's
Bo-
MCing. No, why promote double favor or MC?
I know. Yeah.
It's what people want to hear.
Yo, yo.
Dog,
Remind me my lines, bro.
dog, there was this one time Motswako was jumping. It was like everybody was hitting
Mavoso.
like everybody was hitting a what before who are good fellas.
Yeah.
Nthability kuoka MC. All these girls was like, yes, girl. And funny enough, but as soon as she said that, I'm not busy go barren.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Hey, don't busy go barren. Say the Savannah, say the Jägermeister, say the Royal Flash.
Bro, they
True,
even
true,
remind
true,
me. That
true,
is what early.
She once said that and a fight broke out.
For real?
On God, but and a fight broke out, bruh. And it is girls fighting over a guy. Over that statement, I don't know.
So they do tell me what I must say.
Damn. So yeah, it's a wrap. Peace.
It used to be sitting there, nigga. I'm gonna interview you one of these days. You always behind the camera.
Hey, that shit recorded, hey?
Yeah. Man, that was a lovely interview. Late night Klerksdorp CBD, you know how we do. We keep it busy, baby. I love it. Hey, man, the amount of crime I saw today in the city, damn. Yeah, bro, I saw people getting robbed. I saw like 4 robberies today. Yeah. Funny enough, every corner there was police, but people were still getting robbed.